Greetings, my name is Nathaniel Guest and I'm the president of the Colebrookdale Railroad Preservation Trust. This week's video update finds us on a warm June afternoon here in the Boyertown Railroad Yard. We're standing next to our open car. If you remember from a previous video update, we took a trip on our open car. Right after that trip was over, we took the car out of service so we could perform a restoration work on it. That restoration work has proceeded precipitously, and as you see, the car is looking very good. We sanded all of the old paint, removed any rust that we found, put on a thick coat of long durability paint, and then some gloss black paint on top of that, and the car is now ready for woodwork and lettering and will be ready for service by the middle of July. The work's been undertaken by a team of volunteers, and we're very pleased to have a number of them working with us today. If you support the work that we're doing here on the railroad and on the open car, we encourage you to sponsor a piece of the open car, sponsor a plank on the open car here on the deck. $150 to sponsor a plank, and we'll put your name on a plaque inside the car. We'd like to talk a little bit to some of our volunteers today. We have a number of volunteers, including Frank and Mary Ann Deary. Mary Ann Deary is the mayor of the borough of Boyertown, and Frank Deary is the borough council president of the borough of Boyertown. Let's have a word with them now. Marion and Frank, if I can interrupt you from your work for just a moment and introduce you to our viewers who watch our weekly video updates.
Wow.
If you could talk to us a little bit about what you're working on here today on the open car and why you decided to come out and help with the railroad.
That's wet. Well, as mayor of Boyertown, I realize what a wonderful opportunity we have for the future of Boyertown. And I wanted people to know that I truly support it, and I know they're excited about it. So the more people we can get out and help you get going, the sooner we'll get started on this railroad.
Well, we much appreciate it, Mayor. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And I agree with Mary Ann, obviously. I'm very excited about this project. I'm sure when it's completed, it'll be a booming success. Both Pottstown and Boyertown will reap the benefits from it, and I'm just happy to be able to spend a little bit of time here trying to do what I can to help this project along. And I want to thank you very much for everything that you've done.
Yeah.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I think it's probably the first mayor and borough council president that we've had working on the Colebrookdale Railroad in its 150-year history, so it's very exciting. Let's meet some of our other volunteers. Preston, Steve, David. This is Preston McAvoy, Steve Palladio, and David Lord. Guys, I wonder if you might each share a little bit about what you've been working on the open car today and why you came out to work on the railroad on a hot June day. Preston?
Well, I've been involved with the railroad for about 2 years now, and having an opportunity to paint a vehicle on the rail line has always been an experience. I've been doing automotive restoration for the last 3 years, so this was a natural fit for me.
Steve?
Hi, my name's Steve Palladio. I got involved last fall with the restoration of the crane. Right now we're putting the second coat of paint on the open car, and we're getting ready to do the woodwork.
Thank you. Dave?
I've been interested in this ever since Nathaniel introduced it over a couple of years ago, and been looking for some, retired, looking for some volunteer work, and been interested in training, so it seems like a good fit.
Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad all of you are here. Thank you very much for the great work that you do. And those folks at home, we encourage you to come out and join the volunteers in the great progress that they're making and to support the railroad both through your membership and your sponsorship. Thank you very much and see you next week.